talking about neck pain. Many of you sit at your desk or we're on our devices all the time. Our necks can get sore and stiff. I recently had a bout of neck pain, and the next couple of exercises I'm going to show you have been my go-tos and have saved me and have been super helpful, and I was doing them multiple times throughout the day. So what you'll need, if you have a tennis, a lacrosse ball, if you've got a small ball about this size, I love rad balls, they're awesome. But if not, you can use a rolled up towel or a rolled up yoga mat or a yoga block. So the first exercise we're gonna get started with is I want you to reach behind your shoulder blade, and you're gonna find kind of at the top of your shoulder, this little bone and a bump right there. You might feel some tender spots, sore areas right in there. I want you to find that spot, and we're gonna go up against the wall with our tennis lacrosse ball, and you're gonna place that ball right in that spot. And you're gonna lean, just gently lean into that area. You might have to move up or down or side to side just to find that spot. That muscle is called your levator. It goes from the top of your shoulder blade up to this part in that neck area there. And that muscle can get really tight. You can hold in this spot. That might be enough pressure for you. If you feel like you want a little more, you can definitely go down towards your mat and lay down on this spot. I like being up in this position. You have a little bit more control and it's not as much pressure. So you find that spot. I want you to relax your arms down. And then we're going to slowly take our head and bring our head down towards our opposite shoulder. And you might feel the pressure behind that ball get a little bit more. And then you're going to look back up, kind of over towards that other shoulder. And then slowly drop away from the opposite shoulder, turn your gaze down. And then just gently come back up. So this is a type of a myofascial release technique. You want to do about 30, 60 seconds in each spot. This might be enough right here, just kind of leaning into that, coming up and back. Maybe you hold down to that arm and just kind of breathe into it. Maybe you have to roll just a teeny bit to find just that right spot. And breathing into it. So I love this exercise because if you're at work, you don't have to get down on the ground. You can just go find the wall, and it's super easy to carry a ball around with you. This one has been super helpful with my neck pain that I've had. I absolutely love it. So next one we're going to do, we're going to grab the smaller, bigger ball. If you have a yoga block, you can definitely use a yoga block instead. You can roll your mat up, but where we're going to place this ball is right in between the middle of our shoulder blades here. So you're going to come down onto your backs. Those knees are going to stay bent up. You want it right in between the middle of those shoulder blades. Then your head is going to relax back. If it feels like it's too much pressure for your head, you can put a little pillow or something underneath. But it should feel like a pretty nice stretch. You want the palms facing up towards the ceiling. And just kind of relax into it. Feel your shoulders opening up. You could also do this if you have a foam roller. That's another tool you could use. But I like the ball because it's just nice and soft and it gets in there, especially when your neck's really bothering you. Just kind of breathe and open up into it. What you want to be careful of is that your low back isn't arching. So you want to take that core, so the transverse abdominis, belly button pulls in and kind of tuck the hips under so you really feel it right in between your shoulder blades, middle of your spine, and just breathe into it. It's a position you could stay in 1 to 2 minutes. Just kind of breathing, opening up that chest. So another one that I really like, staying on this ball, is you're going to bring your arms down by your side. Keep that kind of back tucked underneath because you don't want to feel this in your low back. You're going to inhale, float those arms, lift those arms, come all the way up overhead. And then bring those hands back down by your side. Inhale, float the arms, lift them up. Exhale, bring them back down. If it feels really good with the arms up overhead, you can just kind of hang out there. And you're really focusing on right in between the shoulder blades, coming kind of up through that heart center. If you just imagine this beam coming up. Exhale, those hands come back down. Inhale, lift those arms. I love this one too, it feels so good. It's nice opener for that chest and your back. I keep a yoga block next to my desk to remind me to kind of get up and do a stretch similar to this if I've been sitting for too long. Good. And then bring those arms back down by your side. I just want you to kind of roll, let that ball out of the way. Good, and just lay flat. Maybe kind of notice things are loosening up a little bit, they're settling in. Maybe you take the arms up overhead and just notice that the middle of your back's open. Maybe the arms go a little bit further up overhead, not feeling as much pulling in your back. And bring them back down by your side. We're gonna do one more, it's a little chest opener. So we're gonna roll onto your side. If you want, you can get like a little pillow for your head or just let your neck relax down. Bend those knees up towards your chest. Your arms are going to come straight out in front of you. Your head's nice and relaxed. You push the knees together and push the knees down into the ground because you want those hips to stay rolled forward because we want to feel this in the middle of our back. You're going to slowly take that right arm and just peel your right arm up and back and twist it towards that wall behind you. Your gaze can stay at the left hand, up at the ceiling, or over at the other side. And then bring those hands back together. Exhale, you're gonna open it up. Keep pushing, oops, I just cheated. Push those knees down and towards the ground. Keep that hip open and reach towards the wall behind. And come back. Keep pressing those knees down. Slide that arm open towards the back. And bring it back. Let's do one more. Slowly slide it open. And then bring it back. Good. And then we're just going to switch to the other side. So let's go over towards our right, or if you did that side, switch to the other side. So that head's nice and relaxed. Knees are glued down towards the ground. Head's nice and heavy. And then you're just going to gently open, reach to the wall behind you. And then come back. I want you to check in and notice those differences from the left side to the right side. Maybe one side moves a little easier, maybe one side's a little bit stickier. Good. One more, hold here. Keep pushing those knees into the ground and make sure you feel it in the middle of your back. Last one, open it up. Great. Bring those hands back together. And then just carefully press yourself, come all the way up. I hope that you enjoyed some of my favorite go-tos for when you're having neck pain or stiffness. So for any of them, if you just do each of them for a minute, if any of them cause you any pain, definitely don't do those. But these have definitely been super helpful to help take some tension off of your neck and open up your chest. Please leave comments or questions down below. I'm happy to help and hope these exercises help you get rid of that pesky neck pain.